hands class. So today we're going to be focusing on the shoulders and hips. We're doing a full body flow, and that's the main focus. So we're going to start today in a comfortable seated position. So grounding the sit bones down, you can come into a cross-legged or any other seated position that you want to go into, and then just roll the shoulders up towards the ears and then melt them down. And again, inhale to lift them up, squeeze, and then roll them and relax the shoulders, bring the hands to rest, either on the knees or on the lap, and then close down the eyes. So just beginning to arrive in this space, disconnecting with the thoughts, quieting down the mind. So as the thoughts come in, just let them pass on by, not giving them any attachment. And just start to bring the awareness inwards. So just see how we're feeling both physically and energetically today. Maybe we've got areas where we're holding on to some tension or tightness. Just working to release some of that throughout the practice today. And as always, just beginning with a little bit of gratitude practice. So just listening a couple of things in our heads that we're grateful for in our lives right now. Exhale, sigh the breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh. And then I want you to bring your left hand to the chest and the right hand to the belly. Just do a little bit of breath exercise. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, and this time we're going to exhale through the nose. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Drawing the navel in towards the spine, squeezing all the air out. Then the next inhale, I want to breathe deep into the belly. Feel the belly rise. And then exhale, drawing it back in. Exhale. Inhale into the belly. Then up into the chest, feel the ribs expand. And exhale. Inhale into the belly. Up into the chest, through the collarbones, through the crown of the head, lengthening deepest inhale, yeah, and then exhale it. And we'll inhale for count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Maybe take an extra sip. And then we're going to exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the breath, hold it out. Take a deep breath when you need. Exhale, sigh. And then releasing the hands back to the knees. Just start to so the eyelashes open. If you need to swap your legs around, then that's fine. You can switch the legs over, especially if you're in a half lotus, you can change your legs. So just do it if you more seated stretches. So first, just inhale, see the arms with the palms touch overhead, lengthen. Exhale, draw to breath. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, draw the hands down. Inhale, see the bottom. This time we're going to exhale, twist to the right, bring the left hand to the right, knee behind. Inhale, extend, twist to the left on the exhale, the right hand to the left, knee behind. One more time each side, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center, inhale. Walking the right fingertips out to the side. Keeping this left side up rounded, sweep the arm up, the left arm, and then exhale, reach those left fingertips over towards the right. You can start to bend into that right elbow. Open to the chest and rolling that left shoulder back. Breathe into that left side. Next, inhale, look up through center and over to the left while the left fingertips away, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, start to bend over to the side. Keep that right sit bone rounded, both sit bones on the ground. Open that right shoulder, maybe bend it into that left elbow. And breathe into that right side. Next inhale, come back up through center. We're going to take the arms out in front. Reach the fingertips away. And then we're going to take the left arm under the right, so cross at the elbows. You can either take hold of opposite shoulders, or you can bring the palms to touch if you can interlace and interline the arms. Wherever we are, just start to lift the elbows away from the chest, and then press the shoulders forwards. Just create a nice stretch along the top of the back. Breathe in here. And then draw the elbows back towards the chest, release the shoulders or the arms, just give the arms a little shake. And then bring the arms back out in front. We're going to take it second side. This time take the right arm under the left, cross the elbows. Again, take hold of opposite shoulders, all the palms touch. Lift the elbows away from the chest, press the shoulders forwards. Breathe. Draw the elbows back towards the chest, release the arms, just give them a shake. Just roll the shoulders backwards a couple of times, and then forwards, and roll, and release. And then we're going to take the legs out in front, create a bit of a bend into the knees. We're going to wrap the arms behind the crease of the knees and take hold of opposite elbows. So we're going to hold it on and round it forwards. From here, I want you to press the body back, so push up the spine backwards, keeping hold of those elbows and round the chin towards the chest. So just create a nice stretch along the top of the back, the shoulders. And then from here, to isolate each side, we're just going to walk that left foot in a little bit, walk the right foot further forward, then flex through the foot, keep hold of the opposite elbows, and again, just that same movement, pushing backwards, keeping hold of the elbows. So more isolated on one side. And then we're going to swap it over to draw that right foot in, send the left foot further out, flex through the foot, and then send it back to the chin. And then slowly bring your both feet in, release, and just give the shoulders a shake. We're just going to come to tabletop position. So keeping the shoulders in line, the wrist hips in line with the knees, spreading all 10 fingers wide, as wide as you can, and then we're just going to start to work into the wrists, just beginning to circle the movements. And then change your direction, so just move in the opposite way. Come into a neutral spine. We're going to take a few rounds of cat and cow. So as we inhale, we're going to drop the belly, lift the tailbone, the gaze, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, arch the spine, press the ground away, gaze is between the thighs. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, navel draws in. One more, inhale. And exhale, round. Back to a neutral spine. Turn the fingers to the outside edge of the mat and just sway from side to side. And then we're going to turn the fingers around as far as they'll go. So maybe further to the outside of an angle, or if you can bring them all the way to the face towards the knees, if that's comfortable. And again, we're just going to start to circle through the wrist, but with the hands in this position. So you might just want to take the movements a little bit smaller. It's a bit more of an intense stretch, and then just circle in the opposite direction. Keeping the hands in the same position, we're going to move through cat and cow, but with the hands like this. So again, inhale, drop the belly with the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, press the ground away. Inhale, drop the belly with the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. One more, inhale, drop the belly with the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, keep it here. Pressing the ground away, so feel that length through the wrists, the forearms. And then sending the hips toward the heels, just slowly spreading out the fingers as we come all the way back. And then just circle it out, give it a little bit of stretch. And release. And then coming back to tabletop position. From here, keeping the hips in line with the knees, we're going to take puppy dog pose. So just walk in, hands forward, lower the chest down towards the ground and forehead. You can keep the palms flat or lifting up onto the fingertips. Slowly beginning to walk the hands in, tabletop position. Taking the weight into the left hand, we're going to inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, thread it through, hover down. Inhale to lift and extend. Exhale, thread it through. This time, inhale, extend, but we're going to come all the way down and exhale, put onto the side of the face and the shoulder. You can stay here, or you can bring that left leg out to the side. And you can keep the left hand where it is, or maybe walking the fingertips forwards into more of a lateral stretch. If you're in the lateral stretch, bring the hand back. Draw the knee back, and lift that right arm up. And release, take it to the second side. Weight comes into the right hand, inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread it through and hover. Inhale to extend. Exhale, thread through and hover. This time, inhale, extend. As we exhale, coming all the way down onto that left shoulder and side of the head. Same options again, you can stay where you are. Maybe taking that right foot out to the side, maybe walking those right fingertips away from the fingertips in the lateral stretch. Bring it back in, lifting that left arm up and place it down. Walking the hands a little bit further forwards. Sending the hips toward the heels, coming into a child's pose. And then start to lift the hips, tuck the toes. Meeting in downward facing dog. For our first downward facing dog in the practice, you just pedal out the heels, bending one knee at a time. Taking any difference here. And then everybody rising onto the ball of the feet, lifting the heels high. Inhale in as we exhale, draw the heels down towards the ground. Again, inhale lift the heels. Exhale, draw them down. Inhale lift the heels. Exhale, draw them down. This time, inhale, lift the heels and roll it forwards, high plank position, press the ground away. Drawing that lower belly in. Keeping the body engaged and active. Keep the toes tucked, lower the hips, pull the chest through, inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin towards the chest, lift the hips high and back, down, facing down. Lift the gaze up forwards, just slowly walking the feet to meet the wrists at the top of the mat. Start to bend into the knees, keep the feet hip width apart, take hold of opposite elbows, head is heavy. And just sway ragdoll from side to side. Slowly releasing the hands down to the ground. Roll the body up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head is the last to rise. Pull all the way to stand at the top of the mat. So meeting at the top of the mat. Spreading all 10 toes, lifting off the ground. And then place them back down. Little toe, middle toe, and big toe backs. Spreading them out. Engage your legs, lifting the kneecaps. Draw that front body in. Inhale, roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, mount them down. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Inhale, bend them. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Fold the body down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands. We're going to step it back to plank position. This time we're going to drop the knees, bend the elbows, keep them moving in, release the toes, lower the body down to the ground, exhale. Inhale, lift into low cobra. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale to low cobra. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, low cobra, and hold this time. Breathe. Maybe lift the hands off the ground, squeeze the elbows towards one another. Breathe. And then place the hands down, lift the hips to the toes. Meeting in downward facing dog with the hips high. So we're going to take the weight into the left foot, inhale, right leg rises. Pressing through the heel, square off the hips. Next, exhale, put it to tight curl around the body. Flex the foot, lift the gaze, we're going to step the foot between the hands, drop that left knee down, untuck the toes, sweep the arms up into a low lunge, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Inhale to extend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. As we exhale, taking a twist, placing that left hand down, reaching the right arm up. Breathe. Slowly bring it back up into that low lunge. Like we did at the beginning, we're going to take the arms out in front. We're going to take the left arm under the right, cross at the elbows, either taking hold of opposite shoulders or bringing the palms to touch intertwine the arms. Lift the elbows away from the chest, inhale. Lift the hips out a little bit, inhale. As we exhale, folding forwards. So we're trying to get that right shoulder inside that right knee. Don't worry if it's not here today. Breathe. And then slowly release the hands. Again, put that left hand in, reach that right hand up into a twist. And then slowly coming back down, send the hips back, flexing those right toes. Keep the hip in line with the knee. You might want to slide that right foot further forwards. Keep the right toes flexed. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Two more, inhaling. Exhale. Final breath, inhale. And exhale. Rebend back into that right knee. Plug the hands down, tuck the left toes under. We're going to step it back, plank position. Keep the toes tucked, pull the hips down, pull the chest through, inhale. Exhale, tuck the shoulders to the chest. Hips come back high, downward facing dog. Taking the weight into the right foot, inhale, left leg rises this time. Pressing through the heel, flex the toes. Next, exhale, tight curl knee towards the nose, flex the foot, step it through. Drop that right knee down and tuck those toes. Sweep the arms up, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Inhale, and exhale, and right twist deep into the hips. Inhale. Exhale, then placing that right hand down, put into a twist, open to breathe. Then slowly come back up into that low lunge. Taking the arms out in front. Again, this time taking the right arm under the left, cross of the elbows, either opposite shoulders or by the arms. Lift the elbows away from the chest, just lift the hips up. And then exhale, folding forwards. Again, try and aim to get that left shoulder inside that left knee. Don't worry if it's not here today. Breathe. And then unravel the arms, place that right hand down as the left arm up again into that twist. And then slowly bring it down. Send the hips back, flex those left toes. So again, you might need to wiggle a little foot further forwards, going into that half splits. So the hands can be down to the ground, or if you're struggling to get the hands down, you can use a block if you have them at home, or anything that's quite raised and it's level on both sides. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Final breath, inhale. And exhale. Start to rebend back into that left knee, place the hands down. So the right toes under, lift that right knee up, step it back, plank position. This time we're going to drop the knees, bend the elbows, lower the body down. Exhale. Inhale to low cobra. Exhale. Hips come back and up. Meeting in downward facing dog. Spreading all 10 fingers wide. Spreading equal weight between the hands and feet. Press the chest toward the thighs. The wrist to the gaze is between the thighs or at the navel. One more breath. As the gaze look forward, step the foot to meet at the top of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, navel draws in the fold. Then inhale, sweep the arms up, lift the arms to the gaze. Exhale to release. So similar movements, but more in a standing poses. So still the same with the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold the body down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float back to plank position. Either drop the knees or maybe this time go for chaturanga. Keep the body tight in one line. Belly drawing in. Start to bend into the elbows over the body in one straight line. Hug the elbows in. When the elbows meet the ribcage, hover and then glide it through to upward facing dog. So lifting the knees, the hips, roll the shoulders back. If this isn't available, then we can just do the knee gesture into that low cobra, and then everybody meeting back and down, facing dog, so legs options. Breathe. Taking the weight into that left foot, inhale, right leg rises. As we exhale, tight curl knee towards the nose, lift the gaze, step that right foot forwards. Don't worry if it doesn't make it, just wiggle it forwards. Feet are about hip width apart, keep that back knee lifted this time. Sweep the arms up into our high lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. As we exhale, we're going to drop that left heel open and warrior two. So you might need to readjust the feet. That right foot is pointing towards the front of the room, the back foot parallel to the short edge, and that front heel is in line with either the arch or the heel of the back foot. Pulling that knee, that right knee in the direction of that right little toe. Lengthen through the tailbone, put that belly in. Relax the shoulders, gaze over that right middle finger. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunging deeper. So as you see, we're sinking into the hips, but the upper body is staying in line with the hips. So we're not reaching, moving with the arms, keeping the upper body nice and tall and straight. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. As we exhale, bring in that right elbow to the thigh, but keep it nice and light, reaching those left fingertips up and overhead. So the outside edge of that left foot is pressing into the ground. Breathing in. You can stay here, or for a bit of an added challenge with the core, you can lift and flow that right leg, that right arm of the thigh. As if we've got hold of a big beach ball, so keeping the arm reaching forwards. Nice and tight and strong. Breathe. Next inhale, we're going to come back from warrior two, and then taking it into reverse, so bring that left hand down that back leg, reach the right arm overhead. And then we're going to take this left arm into a bind, so we're reaching for that right thigh crease. Inhale, we're going to straighten out that right leg, turning both feet parallel to the left side of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. As we exhale, reach in that right arm forward. Twist to the back of the room. Taking that right hand to the left calf or shin or ankle. Rolling that left shoulder back. Maybe releasing the arm towards the sky. Breathe. Then slowly releasing the hands down to the ground. So the hands shoulder width apart. Get the palms flat. If you're struggling to get the palms to the hands flat, just take the feet wider apart. Inhale, lengthen. As we exhale, start to fold forwards. Crown of the head going down towards the ground. Walking the hands further back. Bending into the elbows like you're doing chaturanga and rolling onto the balls of the feet. Every inhale, lengthen. Exhale, navel draws in, folding deeper. Keeping that little lift of the chest. Just so we're in a nice long spine. One more breath, inhale. Exhale. Then inhale, walk the hands forwards, lengthen the gaze. Exhale, hands to hips, and then inhale to come all the way back up to stand. Then turning those right toes back towards the front of the room. We're going to step that left arm to the side. So we're coming in, square the hips to the front into, like we're coming into a humble warrior. So we're going to take the arms out in front again. Left arm underneath the right. So left underneath, cross of the elbows, either opposite shoulders or interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift the chest. As we exhale, start to bend into that right knee. Start to rock it forwards into that humble warrior. So again, try to aim to snuggle that right shoulder inside the knee. Don't worry if it's not there today, it's fine. Breathe. And then slowly release the hands to the inside of the right foot. So you might just need to heel to that right foot to the side, step that left foot back so we're in a lunge position. Taking the weight into the left hand, taking a twist to the right, move to the right arm. Slowly begin to place the right hand down, so both hands inside that right foot, we're in that lizard pose. So you can rock forward and backwards, working into the hips, keep the lift in the chest, so we're lengthening through the spine, releasing in the turtle back. You can keep that back knee lifted or you can drop it down to the ground. You can stay on the hands or you can come down onto the forearms. If you're a bit in between, you can always use a block or something underneath the forearms. And just breathe in here, breathe into the hip. Taking one more breath. If we're on the forearms, come back up onto the hands. We're going to tuck those left toes under, lift the knee up, and step it back, plank position. Keep the toes tucked, lower the hips, pull the chest through with the gaze, inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin in, lift the hips high, and back, downward facing dog. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, side. Taking the weight into the right foot, inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, tight curl knee towards the nose, lift the gaze, stepping that left foot forwards. Keep that back knee lifted, feet hip width apart, setting up that high lunge, scoop the arms up, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Then as we exhale, drop in that right heel down, open out warrior two. So again, left toes pointing towards the front heel in line with the back arch or heel of the back foot. So the tail roll, lunge into that left knee. If it starts to overshoot the ankle, take the foot further forward, pressing the knee open. Relax the shoulders, gaze over that left middle finger. Draw that lower belly in, breathe. Next, exhale, bring that right elbow, that left elbow to thigh. Put into that side angle, reach right arm overhead. Minimal weight in that elbow. Maybe it's a challenge to strengthen the core of the oblique, lift that left arm to breathe. Next inhale, come back through warrior two. Exhale, reverse, so bring the right hand down the left down the left. Keep lunging into that left knee. And then taking a bind, so wrapping the arm behind, reaching for that left thigh crease. Inhale, lengthen, lift up. Turn both feet parallel facing towards the left. Reaching forwards. And then twist, so taking the left hand to that right ankle, open the chest. You can keep the bind or you can release that right ankle towards the side. Breathe. And then slowly releasing the hands down to the ground. So you can keep them flat, shoulder width apart, or you can now take hold of your toes. So I'll just turn to face. So the feet are out wide, parallel or slightly pigeon-toed. Taking hold of your two big toes, middle and index finger hooking the toe, thumb on the toenail. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to fold, bend the elbows out to the sides. Again, transferring the weight to the balls of the feet, spread the sit bones apart. Move with the breath, every inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Slowly begin to release the toes, lift the gaze, inhale. Exhale, hands to hips, and then inhale, come all the way back out. Turn the left toes to face the front this time, and step the right foot out a little bit. Spread the hips to the front. Take the arms out wide. This time take the right arm underneath the left. Cross the elbows. Taking hold of the shoulders, all the arms interlaced. Bending into that left knee. Humble warrior variation, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Try and snuggle that left shoulder inside that left knee. Don't worry if it's not there today. Breathe. Slowly begin to release the hands. Hands are inside that left foot to heel to the foot out to the side of your knee. Then step the right foot back. We're in that lizard variation. Taking the weight into the right hand with the left arm and twist. Slowly begin to lower in lizard. You can rock it forwards and backwards just to work and release tension in the hip. And then you might want to drop the knee down. Maybe come onto the forearms. Breathe in here. Step back, plank position, drop the knees, bend the elbows over the chest down. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, this time we're going to take it into child's pose, taking the knees to the width of the mat. Hips towards the heels, bring the forehead down to the ground, walking the fingertips away. Breathe. And then when we're ready, we're going to move back into a tabletop position. From tabletop, we're just going to lower down onto our belly. We're going to take broken wing pose, a nice shoulder opener. So taking that left arm to the side, palm facing down, so the arm will line with the shoulder. And then start to roll onto that left side. So a few options, you can stay as you are. Or maybe step in that right foot behind. Again, you can keep the right arm at the side of the chest, or you can bring that into a bind as well. Reach your hand. So this is really nice for anybody who works on a computer all day, or maybe anywhere around in Florida, quite a lot, driving, commuting industry, quite a lot of jobs
our shoulders rounding forwards as part of our work. So it's a nice chest and shoulder opener to release that tension we're holding in the shoulders and upper back. And then slowly start to release. You can have the bind, release the right arm back onto the mat, and then slowly rolling onto our belly. Bringing the arms either side of the face, so bend at the elbows. Taking the gaze to the left and just drawing that left knee towards that left elbow. Then we're going to take it into a twist, so lift the chest, spread the right arm through, rolling that left shoulder open back. Thread that right arm through. This time we're taking broken wing pose second side. So again, we're taking that right arm out to the side, palm facing down, rolling onto that right side to bring the left hand at the side of the body. Same options again, you can stay where you are or you can step that left foot behind. Maybe take the bend. And then slowly lowering back onto our bellies, gently. Bringing the arm to the side of the head, cactus at the elbow, drawing that right knee towards the right elbow, stand gaze to the right. And again, taking that twist, lift the chest, thread the left arm through, roll that right shoulder open and back. Slowly coming back onto our bellies. Release the hands at the side this time. Body, arms facing up. Gaze towards the left. Next, inhale, lift the gaze, look forward, lift the chest, reach the arms behind. Squeeze. Slowly lower it down, take the gaze to the right, release the arm, just sway the hips. Second round, you can either keep the arms at the side, or you can interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades with the palms, lift the chest, lift the legs to the side, and breathe. Slowly lower it down, take the gaze to the left, release the hands, sway the hips. So final round, you can take either of the two options we've already done, or maybe coming into a boat pose, drawing the feet in towards the glutes, taking hold of the feet. Lift the gaze up forward, so inhale, keep the feet in the hands, lift the body, breathe. And then slowly lower it down, take the gaze to the right, release the feet, sway the hips from side to side. Then bring the hands at the side of the chest, lift the hips. Coming into that wide knee child's pose, knees to the width of the mat, toes to touch. Bringing the head down. And then coming up, tabletop position. Lift up the toes, lift the knees in the plank position, taking one final vinyasa, so you can either drop the knees along with chaturanga. Exhale, inhale the chest, exhale, hips come high, downward facing dog. Lift the gaze up forwards, step come off, let the feet through. Coming into seated. So taking the legs out in front. Release any fleshy calves. Now sit bones. Press the heels away, draw the toes towards the face. Lift and lengthen through the spine. Roll the shoulders up and roll them down. Sweep the arms up, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to fold, draw the navel in. So you can either take the hands to the shins, ankles, or maybe taking hold of the toes. Every inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold and deep, navel draws in. 4 more breaths, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly start to unravel. So we're going to keep the right foot out in front, bring the left foot to the inner thigh into Janusha. Open up the arms to the side, bring the hands either side, that right leg lift the chest, inhale, sweep the arms up. Lengthen, exhale, fold over that right leg, square the shoulders. Keep the gaze nice and long, 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly start to release. So from here, we're going to come into half shoelace. So we're going to take that left foot, cross it over the right, but we want to be on the side of that left foot, so the sole of the foot is off the ground, and we're on the top of the foot. The right leg's still lifted. So you can stay up here seated, or you can maybe begin to fold forwards and working into the hamstring as well. Hands can just stay either side of that right leg if you're folding forwards, and just breathe. Keep those right toes flexed. One more breath. And then slowly coming out, keep the foot over the side, but plant the left foot onto the ground this time, so the knees pointing up. Keep the knee hugging inwards. We're going to take a twist, so bringing the left hand behind. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, connect that elbow to the outside edge of the left knee, and then take the gaze behind. Every inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale, slowly release. We're going to take it to the second side. So we're going to keep the left leg out, bring the right foot to the inner thigh, so we'll stay facing the camera. Janusha. Inhale, lengthen, sweep the arms up, lift. Exhale, fold forward. So again, you can take the shin, ankle, or the foot. Few breaths, fold forwards. Taking one more breath, inhale, exhale, and then taking that half shoelace. So we're going to cross in that right foot over, so the sole of the foot is off the ground to begin with, crossing the knees. Don't worry if they don't come in line, you might be able to feel the hips here. You can stay seated tall, or you can begin to just fold forward, keep the left toes flexed towards the face. Hands come either side of the leg, and just allow the body to be heavy. Taking one more breath, and then slowly come out, coming into the twist, so planting that right foot down onto the ground, still not off the side of the left leg. Draw that knee in, bringing the right arm behind. Inhale, extending that right arm. Exhale. Sorry, left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Twist. Slowly release. Keeping a bend into the knees, taking hold behind the crease of the knees, tiptoe the feet in, lengthen through the chest, drawing that lower belly in, engage the core, Navasana boat pose, lift the legs. Stay in here or you can release the arms by the side. Breathe. Keep lifting the chest, drawing the chest and thighs towards one another, lengthen through the spine. And then start to lower down into ditch. So we want the lower back connected, just lift the head, the shoulders, and the legs. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And all the way down to our legs. Take a deep inhale. Exhale to sigh. Inhale. And exhale, sigh. Walking the heels in towards the sit bones. Feet hip width apart, hands to the side of the hips. Pull the feet to the ground, so the tailbone under, lift the hips and lift the arms as well, taking the arms over the head. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 2 more times. Moving with your own rhythm and pace of breath. Taking 1 more. And lower. And then from here, we're going to lift the legs up into candlestick. You can just sway them from side to side. Drawing the knees in towards the chest, press the hands into the shins, push them away and pull them back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in a circle, them in opposite directions. Then extend the legs into candlestick. So you're still getting benefits of the inversion if you stay here, the feet are above the heart. Or you can take it to shoulder stand. If you've not done shoulder stand before, then just watch my demonstration first and then come in. Because once we're in shoulder stand, we want to keep the head nice and still. So hands come at the side of the hips to begin with. Feet come overhead. Don't worry if they don't touch the ground, they might be lifted. That is absolutely fine. Elbows roll towards one another, bring the hands to support the back. Lift one leg, then the other leg. Once the legs are elevated, squeeze the feet, the ankles, the thighs, keeping the body engaged, keeping the gaze still, and just hold it for a few breaths. So inversions are really good for our circulation. Getting that fresh, oxygenated blood moving around the body, releasing any blockages. And they're also really good for relieving stress and anxiety. Just hold it for a few breaths. Hold it for as long as you like. Once you come out of shoulder stand, you take the feet overhead. So we come out in reverse. Feet come overhead first into plow pose. So again, if the feet don't touch the ground, keep the hands to support the back. But if they do touch the ground, you can interlace the fingers and extend the arms down the back. You can keep the legs extended or you can bend the knees into it, push the toes to the side of the head. And then wherever we are, we're going to release the hands to the width of the mat. And then slowly we'll start to lower the hips down. We're going to all move back in candlestick with the legs elevated. No rush. From candlestick, when we're ready, we're going to draw the knees into the chest. And then taking the arms out wide, we're going to finish with a twist. So, 2 options. You can either drop the knees straight over to the left side, or if you want to come into a deep twist, cross the right leg around the left, get it slightly towards the right, and then drop the knees over to the left side, gaze towards the right. One more breath. And then slowly coming back to center. I'm crossing the legs if you took the option to bring the hips back to center. You can either take the knee straight over to the right, or again you can cross the left leg around the right, hips towards the left, and then drop the knees to the right. Drop the gaze to the left, maybe closing down the eyes this time and feeling the internal twist. Try and keep both shoulders heavy. Center. Taking any final movement, maybe just circling the knees, or you could take half baby where you hold the outside edge of the feet, keep drawing that lower back down, bending the knees, so drawing the knees to the outside of the body, and then you maybe stay in here where you can bring a bit of movement and just sway from side to side. And eventually we're going to meet our final relaxation shavasana. Taking the feet to the width of the mat, roll the shoulders under, turn the palms to face upwards. Close down the eyes. Softening all the muscles in the face, relaxing the jaw. Spreading the space between the eyebrows. Allowing the shoulders to be heavy, the arms, fingers are naturally curling inwards. Soften chest, the belly, the glutes are heavy and down to down. The legs, the ankles, rolling out to the sides, toes. With every exhalation, just feel yourself melting deeper into this relaxation, feeling supported by the ground beneath us, and just letting go. Circling to rest the ankles. Dropping the head over to one side and then over to the other side. Interlace the fingers, put the palms, extend the arms overhead, point the toes. Taking a full body stretch. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh. Drawing the knees towards the chest. Wrapping the arms around the shins. Rounding the body up towards the knees. Give yourself a squeeze. Lower the head and shoulders back down, gently rocking from side to side. And then we're going to drop onto our right side into fetal position. And then when we're ready, we're going to come up into a comfortable seated position at the top of the mat. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. Close the eyes down just for this last little part. Limp through the spine, ground the bones down. Roll the shoulder up and back.
how we're feeling now compared to the beginning of the practice, both physically and energetically, emotionally, mentally. So just taking this calm, still energy, just taking it with us for the rest of this day, the rest of this week, spreading it to everybody that we meet, taking it into the new week ahead. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale to sigh. Bringing the thumbs to space between the eyebrows, kind thoughts. Bringing the thumbs to lips, kind words. And only speaking words of truth. Bringing the thumbs to heart space, kind heart, kind intentions. And only acting in ways that align with our eyes. So just beginning to put the hands together, creating heat and energy. Cupping the hands over the eyes. And then just begin to open the eyes into the darkness. Spreading the fingers, allowing the light to go back in. Thank you for joining this practice. Namaste.